I just made one video a couple of hours ago. Thought that that was the end and the last video that I would make for a long time on this channel. But I just said goodbye to my friends here from FET. And I would say that before this, I had not really made friends on that platform. Sure, I kept seeing people again and again, but no one close enough for me to actually call a friend. And today, a couple of hours ago, I said goodbye to Vivi. I met her, happened to meet her at the park on a munch, and on that day we didn't speak much, just hi, hello, how are you, whatever. Barely got to ask for her ID before she had to leave. Then I ran into her again someplace else, where again she was engaged in conversation with someone else, but we had a few moments or few minutes to talk. We both are from the same university, so that was one thing, and I graduated on that day. The third time I met her, that was at another munch, where she was like, oh, so excited to see me, and we gave each other a hug. Before that, I had only been very briefly talking to her on Pet Life, and gave me a hug and whatever. Then I went to Mexico, and when I came back, I was like, are you going for this particular lunch? And she's like, yeah, sure. It was at a nude beach, and I went very late, and I'd asked her if you'd be down for coffee or something in case it rained or something. She's like, yeah, sure, whatever. But we ended up going for the munch. I was very late. We walked around a little. We headed back. Still very little time together, maybe an hour, at max hour and a half. And then after that, we were like, okay, to meet one last time, say goodbye properly. Let's meet at, somewhere. And she's like, I'm gonna go shopping with a friend. You could come there, and I could, we could get bubble tea after. I was like, sure. It was expected to be like an hour-long meeting. We met at 6:30. We were together until 10:30, 4 hours. And I made friends with her friend as well. And I went to her friend's house, and we spent a couple of hours there talking. Anyways, then that felt like a goodbye, but not. It was like, okay, we met a couple of times, and I said goodbye. After that, we started talking on more on Instagram and everything, because that was goodbye. So we exchanged Instagrams. I didn't even give my real one. And then today, well, technically yesterday, I'd asked her if there's this social sex club, if she wanted to, I really wanted to go there, and it would be good if I had a friend there, So she's like, let's go on Friday, which is like couples only. But we went. It's like she had a friend, the one I met that day, and she basically became my partner, and Vivi and someone else, we all four of us went. Even though we didn't engage much during my time there, and I was there from like 9 p.m. to like 3:30 a.m. Well, I did have a good time. I was wearing a very nice attire, very tempting for many people there. And I saw her have sex. It was good. Pole dance, all of that, very good. We had some here and there moments, still good. Then at the end, well, her umbrella was in my locker, so then I came to give it to her and we were saying our goodbyes. Went to the bathroom, I was like, let's take a few good photos, whatever. Then I hugged her. In the locker room also, she hugged me. It was like, oh, it was a long, long hug. After taking the photos, we were in the bathroom. It was like a unisex bathroom. So it was a big. They were like, we weren't in the stall. We were just in front of the mirror, and a nice long hug. And she started crying. She cried a lot. She made me very emotional, and I was like, I'll really miss you, a true friend. And like, I was like, be happy, please be happy. You okay? I don't want anything from you. I'm just I feel I'm here because I belong. I want to be a true friend, even if you have like thousands and thousands of people who want to talk to you. Don't forget me. She's like, I'll never will be in touch and all of that. And because like I kept kissing her cheeks and her forehead and everything while saying the goodbyes, we're very close, like eye to eye, nose to nose. And she's like, your tears are salty. She's like, okay, don't lick them. I was like, no, I just kissed you, whatever. We kept saying goodbyes and she kept crying and crying and crying. It was good. Goodbyes are difficult. Over here in Toronto, I came here in 2021. Right now it's 2026. It's been 4.5 years. And I met a Vivi around 3 weeks ago. 2.5, 3 weeks ago. Nobody else cried for me. She did. A lot, and it was real. Not because, I don't know, but it was real. They were real tears. I made some good friends there, said goodbyes to that, met some good people. Of course, none of it would have happened if, she wasn't welcoming enough or she wasn't my friend. Until that goodbye with that I said, like our conversation, that moment. Without that moment, this all was okay. Like, I came to Toronto, I enjoyed the last 3 weeks, I ate whatever I wanted, I met many good people, and I would have left them. But now, after that moment, I see the heaviness of saying goodbye to your friends, true friends, people who actually like you for you, not because you have money, not because you're good looking, not because whatever it may be. And I would say that the people in the FET community know the real you, something that people in the vanilla world don't. Your body, your face, your everything, you're bare in front of them. Your your mentality, everything is visible. And she accepted me for me. I'll miss her a lot. This video was only for her, not not for anyone else. Only for her. Thank you, Vivi. Thank you for coming in my life. Thank you for being there for me. I'll miss you a lot, always.